উথালি পাথালি আমার বুক আমার মনেতে নাই সুখ রে ও আমায় ডুবাইলি রে আমায় ভাসাইলি রে অকুল দরিয়া। Our friend Swarup Bhattacharya, a well-known anthropologist and ethnographist, invited us for a visit at Dihi Mondal Ghat of river Rupnarayan just across the TAMLUK, the ancient historical port of Bengal. On 30th October 2022 morning, I reached there along with renowned anthropologist Kanchon Mukhopadhyay and Chanda Mukhopadhyay and met Dr. Swarup Bhattacharya, Professor John Cooper and Dr. Jishan Ali, who are the main designer of the project building a CHHOT under the project Endangered Material Programme funded by British Museum. Dear friends, meet Professor John Cooper, who have submitted this project for recording and digitizing the local technology for building a CHHOT. John, what is the concept and what is the background of this project? Why you started this project?
Well, it was a really happy moment of coming together of different colleagues, Swarup Bhattacharya, who you know, and Dr. Zishan Sheikh, who I've known for quite a few years now. We're all maritime archaeologists, maritime ethnographers, working on different parts of the Indian Ocean. Zishan has worked on the west side of India. I've worked in Arabia and in East Africa, for example. Yes, I've worked in Yemen, Djibouti, Eritrea, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and also Tanzania and Zanzibar as well in the past.
So how do we get this information about CHHOT?
This is entirely through Swarup. Entirely through Swarup. We came together around a funding call called the Endangered Material Programme. So this was a call for funding to investigate craft practices around the world that are disappearing. It's a programme funded by the Arcadia Fund based in London, but it's based out of the British Museum. So the staff who administer this programme are based in the British Museum in London, and it's been running for about 3 years. It was actually Zishan who made the initial connections. He said, there's Swarup in West Bengal, I'm sure you'd be interested, why don't we get together? So we talked online, and Swarup told us about the CHHOT boat. I learned more about this idea of kind of stapled construction in West Bengal, which was for me a new and exciting and stimulating idea. So I was obviously very excited to come here, and that's kind of how the project came about, really, through the three of us talking and developing an idea towards this particular funding program. We applied for it last year, we won the award in May, and then it's been sort of all systems go really to get everything in place, research permission from the Indian government, you know, all the arranging with the family to get the correct and appropriate time to start the work, and it's all come together beautifully, actually. The timing has worked very, very well. We're on schedule. We've been building now for 20 days, I believe, and you can probably see behind me the hull is very, very well advanced. There's probably about another 5 or 6 days work maximum on the actual construction, and then there'll be a few days where the caulkers will come in. These are the people who put the cotton wadding in between all of the planks to make the hull waterproof, and then hopefully we will have a CHHOT boat ready to go.
Very good. Ready to go see?
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
You have met with the builders, that boat builders family and the community.
Yes.
They are the indigenous community in this India. They have vast tradition to build this boat.
Yeah.
You know about them?
I know very little about their social background other than what Swarup has told me.
Yeah.
But what I have been able to observe, while I'm here is just how incredibly skilled they are. They work very, very quickly. They clearly have this kind of three-dimensional conception which they can execute. It's just been a real privilege to watch them. I don't think we quite realize the kind of the planning and the skill and the dexterity and all of those kind of craft skills combined together which are required to build something like a CHHOT boat. There's some really complex jointing, the way they join timbers together, phenomenally complex, and really, really intriguing to watch somebody execute it very, very quickly and with great confidence. So that's really been a privilege to watch.